The dark cloud of budget and debt concerns that lies over Washington right now is a very real thing, and it's very important. But I would like to ask Mr. Sheen and Judge LaFazia, who seem to have the most personal experience with these courts, to talk a little bit about the intangible and non-monetary value that you see in what happens in a drug court and what we hope will also happen in a veterans court as the individual involved has to come to the difficult recognition and reconciliation of the wreckage that they've often made of their own lives, realize that a transformation is necessary, and start the hard and courageous path of recovery. That is a rather special human accomplishment, and I'd like you to put that in the context of what you see every day in the drug courts.
Thank you, Senator. My own personal experience with drug court, besides lobbying here in Washington on occasion, is confined to the state of California, which is no small spot on the map. But I have been a participant in Compton drug court south of Los Angeles with Judge DeShazer, as well as the downtown drug court in Los Angeles and the Bay Area courts, including Judge Stephen, who's here now. I'm sorry, Stephen Manley. He will never forgive me. I'm sorry. Judge Stephen, I've been a great supporter of his court, as well as the Berkeley and Oakland situations. What I see so often are the drug courts focus on low income, homeless, fixed income, people on the short end of the ladder. Very often they have public defenders. The across the board rule is that they're very rarely represented by a lawyer that they have to pay. They're generally all wards of the state at that point. So when they stand in front of a compassionate, understanding judge, and they're offered a very fundamental choice. Mister, I'm going to put you in the state penitentiary for 3 years, or I'm going to give you an opportunity to turn your life around in treatment that you can start today. What is your choice? 99% of those defendants will say, give me the treatment. And when you see them come in, I mean, they're right off their mugshots, you know. When they come dragging into courts, they're still wearing the orange jumper, and they're generally in chains. Then you come back over a period of months, and you witness this gradual, extraordinary change where a human being is emerging from this chaos, this baggage, that's been discarded, thrown away, where you see that they had no self-motivation, that they were totally dependent on the next hit or the next shot or the next drink. To see that development of a human being flower and reach its potential and then turn to the community after graduation, which usually takes a year of very hard, intense rehabilitation and 12-stepping, and begin to serve those people coming out of the cages in the orange jumpers and in the shackles. It's that turn towards the brother, the sister that is just coming out of the cage, and the look that they have with each other. It's like what veterans have that Dr. Marlowe was talking about. There is a jailhouse dialogue. There is an understanding of street dialogue. There is a drug culture. And when it's broken, that has a miraculous effect. You know, the old saying is, all you need for an AA meeting are 2 drunks, a pot of coffee, and a lot of resentment. And that really hasn't changed. It is a deeply personal contact with one drug addict talking to another one that has come out of that same cell and that same uniform. And the hope, the possibility of returning to their humanity, and then the service back to the community. The 12-step in all, the last step in all 12-step programs is we reach out to those still out there. And it is said that the only way to keep anything of real value is to give it away with love. And that is the basic fundamental work of drug court.